I got blood on my hands right now, and I'm stumbling through the dark in the dawn. I have found new ways, but no, I can't be the one that you need.
Hey y'all, it's Yaya. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're making a curling custard. This custard can be used to get soft, bouncy, defined curls right at home. For this formula, we'll have phase A, phase B, phase C, and phase D. I know it sounds like a lot, but if you just follow along, you'll see that it's super easy to do. Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. Thank you, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. Starting with phase A, which is one of our water phases, you'll need a solvent, a hair fixative polymer, and also a conditioner. So I've already measured out my phase A ingredients. I'm using 105.5 grams of distilled water, followed by 7.5 grams of Maltodextrin VP Copolymer. This is going to be the ingredient that gives our custard the hold. Without this ingredient, your product will not have a cast or a strong hold. Next, I'm adding Panthenol. Panthenol is vitamin B5. This will give your custard slip, hydrating, and conditioning properties. Now that you have all of your phase A ingredients measured out, add each ingredient to the water one by one, making sure to blend until it is completely dissolved in between each one. In most cases, you can add all of your ingredients together, but since we're not using an overhead stirrer or another high shear mixer, it's important that we blend everything evenly and as best as we can. Now, I don't recommend an immersion blender for this formula, you guys, but you can definitely give it a try. I personally felt like it was not needed, or that it would create too many bubbles or probably destabilize the product. So I did not give that a try, you guys. But as you'll see throughout the rest of the video, exactly what I did to make sure my product was well blended. That's it for phase A. Set that to the side while we work on phase B, which is our second water phase. For phase B, we'll need the gelling agent, emulsifier, and humectant. For our emulsifier, I'm using Polysorbate 20. This is an amazing emulsifier, especially if you have a small oil phase that needs to go into a very large water phase. However, it will not thicken up your product like other emulsifiers will. You will definitely need to add another thickener later on in the formula in order to thicken up your custard. For our humectant, I'm adding Propanediol 1,3. This will hydrate your hair and improve the efficacy of your preservative. For my gelling agent, I'm using Sodium Carbomer. Keep in mind that this carbomer is already pre-neutralized, so you do not have to adjust the pH before adding it to the water. It will immediately thicken up and gel up once you add it to the water. For the sake of the video, I dispersed it with the emulsifier and the humectant. So for our phase B, we're just dispersing the ingredients together so it'll be easier to incorporate them into phase A. The carbomer will not hydrate and gel up until you add it to the water. So this allows you a little bit more flexibility and control when formulating at home. Now that we have our phase A and phase B, we can now combine them. We're going to add phase B to phase A, and this is when we'll see the gelling part of our custard come together. Now this alone could make a really nice, beautiful, clear, crystal clear gel, and you can skip right to phase D if that's what you're looking for. However, if you're looking to make a creamy gel like a custard, you definitely want to stay tuned for phase C. Once again, I have pre-measured my phase C ingredients. You'll need your emollients and your thickener. This is probably the easiest phase. Our thickener especially is super important. We're using Cetyl Alcohol. It's going to work with the Polysorbate from phase B to create an even stronger emulsification. It's also going to help to thicken this product. It is our thickener, and without it, you're going to have a very loose product. For our emollients, I'm using grapeseed oil and also shea butter. These are going to help to keep the hair smooth and soft, and it's also going to help to create a barrier or a layer that's going to keep and trap moisture in. That's it for phase C. Super easy, right? All you're going to do is combine those ingredients and melt them down. You can do that in the microwave or on the stove, whichever works best for you. Because it's such a small oil phase, it's definitely not going to take long, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Once it melts down, you can add it to phase AB. So I also place my phase AB on the stove to heat up so it can be a similar temperature to the oil phase, okay? Alright, once I add phase C or the oil phase into the water phase, I'm just going to stir this so well, you guys. I put so much muscle into this and it took a very long time. If you had an overhead stirrer, I actually prefer you do that. Not only will you get a smoother, more well blended consistency, it will probably go a lot faster than what I'm doing here. I do not recommend an immersion blender, but you could definitely give it a try, test it out, let me know how it goes. You can already see that creamy jelly texture coming through and it's so lovely, you guys. Just keep mixing and mixing, and then you can go ahead and set it to the side, and we're going to go ahead and work on phase D, and then we're going to come back and you'll see just how smooth and beautiful it is. For phase D, you'll need your preservative, your antioxidant, your antistatic, and also your fragrance. Phase D is our cool down phase, so this is the phase where you'll add your heat sensitive ingredients like your preservative, also your fragrance oil, and of course the rosemary oil extract, which is our antioxidant. You need that because we added oils. We need that to help them not go rancid and to not oxidize. I also added polyquarterium 7. This is a conditioning agent, and it's also going to help to reduce static, making it easier to comb and detangle with this curling custard. Polyquarterium 7 is what's going to give your custard that extra slip, and is also going to incorporate that velvety smooth feel to your product. Alright, that's it for phase D. Once you have your phase D ingredients, make sure that your phase ABC is completely cooled down first before adding your phase D ingredients, okay? So to add phase D to phase ABC, I am first taking a small amount of the phase ABC just to mix it in with the phase D first and make sure nothing is destabilized or nothing is going to affect the larger batch. Once I see that everything is fine, I added the small batch back into the larger batch, and then I mixed it together very well. You will want to take your time and really mix phase D into phase A until you get a even uniform consistency. Starting off, it is going to be very stringy. It kind of looks like mozzarella cheese, but it will not stay like that. Continue to stir and mix as well as you possibly can, and you will start to see the final consistency starting to form. I really was mixing this well, you guys, so you will start to see some bubbles forming here, but that's all right. They will settle, so no problem, okay? I did check the pH, but I did not adjust it. The pH fell right at a 7.8, which is just about neutral. This is what you want for a gel-based product. Anything less than that, and it will probably destabilize your product, and it will turn to like watered down milk, okay? Sodium Carbomer is already pre-neutralized. I can't emphasize that enough, you guys. It is pre-neutralized, which means you don't have to add any TEA or any other gestures to bring up the pH or make it jelly. It is instantly jelly as soon as it's added to the water. Some slight adjustments can be made with citric acid, but I honestly do not recommend it. Alright, you guys, that's it for our curling custard. What do you think about this curling custard? What do you think about this jelly consistency? The next custard I'm working on is going to be a little bit clearer. I'm still going to add oils to it, but it's just not going to be as opaque as this one. But I really want to give you guys a more stable version of the flaxseed shea butter curling custard that you see all over YouTube, because it's just not stable, you guys. And I'm going to review that more because I did do a video showing you guys how to make it because I have been seeing it. You guys have been requesting it, but it's just really not stable. So I'm going to do another version of it, but in the meantime I wanted to give you guys just a base curling custard that you can kind of work with and make your own, and I hope you guys like it. To use it, I just applied it to damp hair, worked it in, and I styled as usual. It has a very light, soft, bouncy hold. If you're looking for a stronger hold, you definitely want to adjust the formula so that you can add more of the maltodextrin copolymer, or you can substitute that for PVP. Okay, that will definitely give you a stronger hold. Now, with the help of my son Kylonie, we're going to give you guys a quick demonstration. But first, if you're someone who enjoys learning like I do, you should definitely check out Skillshare. I've been using Skillshare for almost a year now, and I absolutely love it. I have been able to enhance skills that I already had, while also learning new skills that I didn't even know I wanted to learn. This is because the site is so easy to navigate and the classes are so easy to understand. It's just so easy to keep learning and becoming more creative each and every day. So a lot of you know I have been looking into making soaps as of late. So I've been on there a lot looking up different tools and skill sets that I would want to utilize once I start making my soaps. One class by Seema Chowdhury definitely caught my attention because she is a chemist. Not only does she go step by step telling you how to do the formulation, she also has a video tutorial where she goes through each step and shows you exactly how she makes shampoos, conditioning bars, scrubs, and other hair and skincare products. So this is why Skillshare is so awesome. You can have the confidence in knowing that you're learning from experts in their own field. So if you're looking to invest in your future or just learn a new skill, try out Skillshare. The first 1,000 people to use the link in the description box will get 1 month free of Skillshare. So don't hesitate, you guys. Go ahead and click the link down below in the description box and go ahead and join Skillshare, okay? All right, so I have been putting the curling custard into Kylonie's hair. His hair has been up for maybe 2 weeks or so, and his hair easily gets frizzy because he's a boy and he loves to play and roll around on the floor, but also because of his hair texture, it just gets frizzy really fast. So finding a really moisturizing, hydrating, curling product is just amazing for him. Usually I only use Shea Butter, some Shea cream, that's it. But I was looking for something with a little bit more hold to it. I have recently been using the leave-in conditioner from the previous video, and his hair absolutely loves it, and it gives it the perfect hold and definition. So yeah, I will be comparing that one to this one to kind of see how I like it and fill it out, and I would definitely keep you guys posted on it. I hope you guys give it a try. Leave me some comments down below if you have some more requests. And let me know if you have any questions about this formula. Leave all the comments down below and I'll do my best to answer. I try to answer within like the first 10 to 15 minutes of posting the video, and then after that I can't answer as much as I would like to. Alright you guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any upcoming videos. Also follow me on Instagrams for more updates, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Side by side, unafraid of the weekend. Wanna release it, wanna release it, wanna release it, wanna release it.